Welcome to Stocks Banter, where we discuss the ups and downs of the stock market. I'm your host, Stefan, and with me is Olivia. Today we'll be talking about Apple's earnings report published on May 4, 2023. Apple's latest quarterly report surprised Wall Street, beating expectations with strong iPhone sales.
Stefan, what were your first impressions of Apple's Q2 report?
Hi Olivia. Well, the good news is that Apple's iPhone sales were stronger than anticipated, with revenue of $51.33 billion versus $48.84 billion expected. This is impressive given that the smartphone industry contracted by nearly 15% during the same period.
That's right, Stefan. Apple's overall EPS was $1.52 per share versus the expected $1.43 per share, and their revenue was $94.84 billion versus the expected $92.96 billion.
And let's not forget, Olivia, that the gross margin was also higher than expected, coming in at 44.3% versus the expected 44.1%. This is good news for Apple investors.
However, Apple's overall sales fell for the second quarter in a row. What do you make of that, Stefan?
Yes, that's true. Apple reported $24.16 billion in net income during the quarter compared to $25.01 billion in the year earlier period, and total revenue was down 3% from $97.28 billion in the prior quarter. The Mac and iPad businesses didn't do as well either, with both declining more than expected.
It seems like Apple is facing macroeconomic challenges in digital advertising and mobile gaming, which is part of their services business. The wearables division also dropped 1% during the quarter, although that beat analyst expectations.
Too true, Olivia. However, Apple didn't provide formal guidance, which is typical for the company. They did mention that they expect overall revenue in the current quarter to decline about 3%.
Apple's CFO Luca Maestri mentioned that they expect their June quarter year-over-year revenue performance to be similar to the March quarter, assuming that the macroeconomic outlook doesn't worsen from what they are projecting today for the current quarter.
It seems that Apple is cautiously optimistic about the future, especially with the challenges they face in the current market.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Thank you, Stefan, for joining me on this episode of Stocks Banter. It's clear that Apple's strong iPhone sales were the highlight of their Q2 report, but they still face challenges in their Mac and iPad businesses as well as in their services business. We'll have to wait and see what the future holds for Apple. Disclaimer: this is financial advice and you should place at least 200% of your net worth and monthly income into stocks.
Stocks Banter is the go-to place for quality stocks advice in a digestible format. Good luck pumping, dumping and hodling.